To have a loving relationship with a sister is not only to have a buddy or confidant, but it is to have a soulmate for life. After reading that quote by Victoria Secunda, I realized that 17 years ago, I was blessed with a soulmate. A sister who I could love unconditionally, a friend who I can convey my deepest feelings to, and a woman who I can share my trials and triumphs with. She taught me how to love, she taught me how to trust, and she taught me how to overcome. And without her, I would probably be a lot more unbearable and spoiled, but I know for a fact that I wouldn't be the woman that I am today. It's hard loving somebody who is the exact polar opposite of you and who gets under your skin. And my sister Maya was no exception. Every duty and task a little sister had to fulfill, she did it. She was annoying, she was loud, she was bossy, she was always getting into trouble. And most of the times, me and her always clashed. We were always competitive. But without her, I wouldn't have learned how to love somebody despite their flaws. I wouldn't have learned how to let go of grudges. And I wouldn't have learned the art of forgiveness. And for that, I thank her. The definition of trust is the firm belief in the reliability, the ability, and or the strength of something or someone. And outside of my parents, my sister was the first person I learned how to trust. She was the main one I would go to whenever my parents were being unfair. She would be the first one to talk to. I would talk to when I liked somebody, had a crush on somebody, or, me and my friends weren't really seeing eye to eye in situations. She was the first one to have my back and to stand up for me when I was too frightened to stand up to adversity for myself. Without her, I wouldn't have been able to learn the true quality of a friendship. I wouldn't have been able to learn how to give second chances after being hurt. And I wouldn't have been able to witness the feeling of getting a second chance after hurting someone. And for that, I thank her. There are there are a handful of women who have made an impact in my life in a positive manner. And my sister is one of them. She's only 17 years old, but she's been through so much at her age. And never once has she let it stop her from doing what she wants to do. And even though sometimes what she wants to do isn't always the right thing, she has always learned how to stand strong and stick up for herself. And whenever I used to feel self-pity, she'd be the main one to tell me, Jasmine, shut up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. And even though she was a little rash, without her, I wouldn't have been able to find serenity in my setbacks. I wouldn't have been able to find peace within myself. And I wouldn't have been able to be a support system and show empathy for others. And for that, I thank her. Unlike most, I was blessed to be given a soulmate through blood. However, many of us have found soulmates through friends, through family, and through significant others. And even though the story of my sister and I has been written, it is far from being finished. Thank you.